Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on what you need to do if you want to become a makeup artist. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Hey guys, as you saw from the intro, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on what you need to do to become a makeup artist. All right, let's get started. Number 1.
So the first one is believe in yourself and get started.
This is going to be the most important one of all 5, okay? But I'm giving it to you first because we need to really talk about this. Because if you're going to be starting as a makeup artist, chances are you are new to this and you are trying to figure out if this is what you want to get into. You're going to have to believe in yourself, and you're going to have to have a lot of faith in yourself. If you have a faith in something else, something bigger than you, then it's going to take prayer. It's going to take focus. And number 1, you're gonna have to be your biggest cheerleader. Now, I know that you've probably heard the saying, you can be your own worst critic, but in this case, you have to be your biggest cheerleader. It's mandatory, okay? Because when you're first starting out, you're probably not gonna have a whole lot of supporters or following, things of that nature. And there's gonna be more times than you can count where you're going to be like, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I good enough? Baby, you gotta believe in yourself and you gotta get started, okay? Don't wait. Don't sit around thinking like, oh, I don't know if I want to get started with this. I don't really know if I'm gonna be any good. I don't know if I'm gonna get clients. You won't know unless you start, okay? So get started. Believe in yourself. You got this. Number 2.
Research educational opportunities and start practicing.
All right. Now, this can be a little bit controversial in the beauty industry. To go to school, to not go to school. That is the question. However, I am a self-taught makeup artist. So I did not attend any beauty schools and obtain formal education. However, I'm not bashing anybody who decides to do so. I believe that this comes down to personal preference if you want to go to school or not. It depends on your state, first of all, if you have to be licensed in order to practice makeup artistry. So definitely check your state's guidelines. When I started out, I started in California. In order for you to work in a salon, in order for you to work in film and TV, which is a major market there, obviously, because that's where Los Angeles is. I live just outside of Los Angeles, and it was required for me to have an esthetician or cosmetology license in order for me to work in film and television or to work in any studios or salons. So I went into business for myself. I was self-taught, and I started out doing makeup on family and friends. Number 3.
Establish your style and come up with a structure and plan.
All right, so here's the fun part. You get to figure out who you want to be and what your business looks like. So at this point, you get to figure out, hey, do I want to do theatrical makeup? Do I want to do special effects? Do I want to do bridal or wedding makeup? Or do I want to do standard makeup applications for birthdays and parties, going out, things of that sort? You get to figure out who you are, what kind of artist you're going to be. When I started out, I knew right away that I wanted to work in bridal. However, I didn't have the opportunity right out the gate to just start working on somebody's face, okay? A wedding is a big day, and brides pay top dollar, and they expect a luxurious experience when they're getting their makeup done, because that's what it is, right? We all know what bridezillas are. We all know how it works for brides. And so I fell in love with bridal and wedding makeup because I just fell in love with the way that it looks, how clean it looks, how classic it looks, and the whole experience. I love to make people feel beautiful. I love to make them feel good. And what better opportunity would you have to glam a gal, you know, other than her wedding day? So I just really fell in love with that even before I started doing makeup. So I knew already that I wanted to be a bridal makeup artist. However, it didn't start that way. Like I said, you're gonna start with who face is available. Like, I'm just being honest with you. And so I had my cousins, I had my sister, and at the time, none of them were getting married. Fortunately, one of my cousins did get married, and she was my very first wedding. And she asked me to do her makeup and her sister's makeup, and that was my first bridal party. I had no idea what to expect. I was on YouTube researching. This was like years ago, maybe like 6 years ago or so, 6-7 years ago, maybe even something like that. But it was a while ago, and I had just got started. I had only had like a couple of paying clients that were outside of my family, literally like 2, and I had no experience working in bridal. So I did a lot of research. I purchased a lot of product. I took everything in my kit that I had. It was crazy, okay? You want to think about what type of clientele you want. What is your desired clientele? Because that's how you're going to have to market yourself. If I had stuck to that early on, then I would have saved myself a lot of heartache and a lot of headaches. And child, it took me some years to get to where I am now, to where I service the type of clientele that I want to service. We gonna talk about it, because that's a whole nother video on its own. Okay. So, number 4.
Build your portfolio and take before and after pics and even videos.
Yes, videos don't lie, first of all. So I definitely would recommend doing videos, okay? Especially now. When I first started out, before and after pictures were good enough. Nowadays, we got access to all kind of stuff, and people be doing the most, okay? You want to be able to show your artistry and your creativity, and the best way to do that is to use before and after pictures and before and after videos even. Now we're in the age of TikTok, we're in the age of Reels, so you definitely want to utilize those things. And nowadays, you can work with clients who are cool with that. They have no problem. They think it's fun to do a little TikTok, and they'll do the little TikToks where they, you know, will help you with the transitions and some more stuff. Like, it's an awesome time to be a makeup artist right now. So
it can also be really fun.
Yeah, exactly. And it can help you connect with your clients, and then that turns them into recurring clients. And sometimes clients turn into friends. Number 5.
Invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself. Let me tell you something. I still, to this very day, work a full-time job.
Wow.
I got kids, period. I'm gonna tell you my experience and give you a little bit of advice on that. When I first started to do makeup, I thought, okay, this is gonna take off. I'm gonna get a whole lot of clients, and I'm gonna be rich doing people's makeup. And I'm gonna quit my job that I hate, and I'm gonna walk away from there, and I'm gonna do makeup, and that's it. And I will be living out my dream. And I saw my name in lights over a makeup studio. Let me tell you.
Plot twist.
I figured this is gonna take off, and then this is gonna take off, and then I'm gonna have these multiple streams of income, and I won't have to work a 9 to 5. Fast forward, I have been doing makeup for 6 years now, and I have been working the entire time. There was only a short period, a few months, where I was unemployed. I was fired from my job just after I had my second child, and I was able to dedicate all my time to rebranding J Paints Beauty. So I thank God for that opportunity, because a lot of people don't get that opportunity. And let's talk about money real quick, okay? As a lot of people don't. And it's something that's like taboo or something, like people are really hush hush when it comes to talking about their money. So I'm gonna tell you, because I like y'all, and you should know the truth.
We ain't fake.
No. So basically, it takes money to make money, okay? I use my full-time job as an investor. So whoever I am working for at that time, they are an investor to my business. That's the way that I look at it now. I used to covet other makeup artists' lifestyle. When I saw them on set working, when I saw them doing brides every weekend, I compared my journey to theirs. And I thought, that's a successful makeup artist. That this person gets to glam Beyonce before she goes to the Met Gala, and they've made it, you know? He's made it, she's made it. Whoever the makeup artist was in question, I looked at them and I thought, this is what makes a successful makeup artist. And I thought that it meant that you had to have thousands and thousands of followers and subscribers. I thought that you needed to be making a whole bunch of money, and I thought that it only looked that way. I was wrong. I wholeheartedly believe that being a successful makeup artist comes when you're able to have clients and customers who call me for their daughter's prom and their daughter's graduation, and then they call me for their anniversary night, and then they call me for their cousin's bar mitzvah or quinceañera. So those are clients. Those are people who believe in your craft. Those are people who believe in your business and who believe in you. When I first started out, I was hungry. I was doing any face that came my way, and I will work on anybody. I wanted to have a diverse clientele. So I wanted to work. I love working on women of color. I am a woman of color, so I love working on their skin. But I wanted to have a diverse clientele, because I knew that that would push me to be a better artist. I knew that starting out, I didn't have the liberty. I didn't feel like I had earned the privilege of picking and choosing who I wanted to service. A lot of my first clients were referrals from family or friends that I had done their makeup. So I had to build a portfolio. I didn't start making good money from doing this until I had already been in business for a couple years, okay? And that was the name of the game. Now you can charge what you feel like you need to charge. That's something else that you need to keep in mind, okay? Don't let anyone make you feel bad for what you charge, or because you did not go to school, you shouldn't charge that. I took my business and I relocated to a new state. When I did that, I had to start from scratch. That took a toll on my pride. That took a toll on my pocketbook, because I had to invest in myself. Something in my eyes while I keep blinking. I'm trying to hope that it just comes out.
Well, guys, I'm gonna speak for now. You also can't, you gotta do a good job. Don't be like, oh, here's a high price, but you don't do a good job.
That's right.
I do photography, and if I didn't have good photos, and I'm like, $70 for this photo, it's not good. I'm not gonna hire you.
That's right.
So you gotta also do that, and you gotta have faith in God. If you're a Christian, yeah, have faith in God, and yeah, like she said, the company that you're working for, don't know that they invested.
That's right. And I absolutely push her. So what if she's 11 years old? I tell her, when you start charging people for your services, make sure that you're giving them a quality product before you start asking for, like she said, $70 or whatever she asks for, whatever she charges. And once you get started and get going, here's something that's key. Don't forget this part. Have confidence in yourself and in your craft. What you do is a gift. It's a talent. Okay? And don't let anybody discount or discredit that. I did that for a long time in my artistry. And I didn't have confidence in my skills. I didn't think that I was good enough. Don't do that. Don't do that. But baby, you got to make sure you go over these 5 things. Make sure that you're taking notes. And when you invest in yourself, and not only just money, you have to invest time. Baby, working for yourself is a whole nother thing. And if you're going to be freelancing, then you have to invest in your kit. I built my kit completely by myself. I did not receive any loans, any grants, anything like that to help me build my business. So like I said, my 9-to-5 is my investor. And until I get to the point where I don't need that investor, no longer need that, then I'm going to keep working a job, baby. I got bills to pay. I got kids to feed. So there's nothing wrong with that. And there's no shame in that. When you first start out, you're going to do some free faces. Don't get me wrong. I did a lot of free faces. When I first started doing makeup, I was charging so low. It's not even a fraction of what my fees are now. But as it should be, okay? Now, if you still want to give out discounts to your family and friends, of course I do that. That's a choice, not a requirement. Don't let nobody lowball or blackball you, baby, or shortchange you.
Don't let it be because of your age.
That's right.
Or this.
If you're young and you're getting started, do it. She decided to go into photography, so we did that. And I'm investing in her. So that's how this works. I hope that this video is helpful. I hope that you're inspired and encouraged. Please, please, please get started. Please believe in yourself. Please invest in yourself because you got it. You got this.
We believe in you.
Exactly. If nobody told you, we do.
We love you.
Exactly.
So does God.
That's right. Always. So you got this. Don't let nobody stop you. You go get them. All right? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know every time a new video drops. I love you. Thanks for watching.
Check out our TikTok.